Extreme heat is expected in Chile due to the El Niño phenomenon. A sharp rise in temperature is expected in Chile due to the El Niño phenomenon. Now it is spring in the country, as well as in the whole southern hemisphere. In the coming summer, the thermometer will rise to above normal levels, scientists warn. They are concerned because of El Niño, a weather phenomenon that causes sharp temperature fluctuations and climatic disasters. The consequences of extreme heat could again be forest fires. Last year, they already wreaked havoc in the central regions of Chile. The effects of the drought that has prevailed in the country for the past few years may also worsen. Heavy rain caused chaos in Bermuda. Heavy rain on Saturday morning caused flooding and traffic chaos in Bermuda. According to motorists, roads turned into rivers that were virtually impassable in places. A viral video of a man navigating a kayak along Bakery Lane went viral on social media. The Bermuda Meteorological Service recorded strong winds with hurricane-force gusts across the island. Maximum wind gust speeds reached 102 kilometers per hour. A total of 128 to 157 millimeters of rain fell on the island over a 24-hour period. The water began to recede after the rain subsided. Powerful hail in the United States and Colorado. A black nightmare cloud approached the city of Asunción in Paraguay on October 26 late in the evening. In the city of Asunción sharply darkened after a powerful storm front covered the city, causing strong winds and then dropped on the city of the most powerful downpour. A video of passengers on a plane flying over the city of Asunción were caught in storm clouds and air pockets caused by the storm in Paraguay has appeared on social networks. Meanwhile, on the ground, clouds began pouring down on the streets of the city, causing very powerful floods. Almost every street in the city was flooded, and the raging torrents of water swept away cars and motorcycles. Two climbers have died in a snow avalanche in the mountains of Tibet, Xinhua news agency reported. The snow avalanche came down on the slopes of Shishibangma on Saturday. It is located in Shigas County of the People's Republic of China. The snow came down at heights of 7.6 thousand and 8,000 meters above sea level. As a result, 2 climbers were killed, 2 more are missing. One of the climbers on the mountain was seriously injured. At the moment, rescue work continues. Any of the dead is a citizen of the United States, the second Nepal. Earlier, scientists found out that Europe's highest mountain, Mont Blanc, located in the Alpine mountain chain, has become lower over the past 10 years. Record wind speed was recorded in Taiwan. The wind in Taiwan reached a record speed during the passage of the typhoon, 95 meters per second. The typhoon caused huge damage to the southern part of the island. More than 200,000 houses were left without electricity. Trees and tall structures fell, several buildings were destroyed. About 200 people were injured. Schools and offices were closed on the island, air flights and ferries were cancelled. Taiwan's Central Meteorological Administration announced a storm warning due to the approach of Typhoon Koinu. In several areas of the island, cancelled classes in schools and suspended the work of office establishments. At least 93 flights and 97 ferry services were cancelled in Taiwan due to the approaching storm. New York is going underwater. Due to powerful downpours in the central part of the metropolis, traffic is paralyzed. The state authorities have declared a state of emergency, and forecasters' forecasts are frightening, unprecedented in the history of meteorological observations of the scale of precipitation. Sinkholes are everywhere. Utility workers are opening sewer manholes, but the system can't keep up. There's too much water and too much debris. Brooklyn residents can't seem to be frightened by cataclysms, but this downpour seemed up to the task. In my 47 years, this is the first time I've ever seen anything like this, said a New Yorker. At the Central Park Zoo, a sea lion took advantage of the flooding and escaped outside its enclosure. However, not for long the zoo inhabitant was returned to its place. The Big Apple subway may be paralyzed. Some stations have already flooded. Authorities are ready to replace the subway with buses. But they won't be able to get through everywhere. Hundreds of people are on suitcases at Central Station. Their trains have either been cancelled or delayed. The state governor has declared a state of emergency. A month's worth of rain fell in the region in one 24-hour period. This is a record in the history of weather observations, and the nearest forecasts of forecasters are disappointing. In the west of Mexico, as a result of a landslide, 7 people were killed, 9 more are missing. The incident occurred in the municipality of Autlán de Navarro, located in the state of Jalisco. The cause of the landslide was the heavy rains that took place in the region on Monday. Dozens of houses were destroyed, and several roads were blocked in the incident zone. Rescuers from other regions of Mexico are arriving at the scene of the incident in order to assist their colleagues in eliminating the consequences of the disaster and searching for missing people, writes the local edition of El Informador. At the end of last week, a powerful landslide came down on a major highway in Sweden. 3 people were injured. A powerful landslide has hit a major highway in Sweden. 3 people were injured. A pile of rocks filled the European Highway E6, which connects the west coast of Sweden and the whole of Norway. The mudslide damaged several cars, an area with a gas station and a fast food restaurant. A helicopter was sent to the site to clear the debris. It is known that explosive construction work was being carried out nearby. Police are checking whether they caused the collapse. In late August, a powerful landslide came down in Georgia. The medieval monastery of Shiomvam was covered with earth and a pile of stones. In eastern India, 12 people have died and 14 others have been injured by lightning strikes caused by extreme weather conditions. The tragedy happened in the state of Odisha. People died as early as Saturday. Specialists recorded about 61,000 lightning discharges in the state within 2 hours. Forecasters have warned of a sharp deterioration of weather and heavy rains in the east of the country in the coming days. The bad weather is associated with powerful cyclones that are currently formed in the Bay of Bengal. Last year, lightning strikes killed nearly 1,000 people in India, local news agency PTI reported. Earlier in Turkey, floods caused by heavy rains killed 4 people and injured 7 others.